We came to New Zealand with a long maintenance list. How can we complete the chores, but also document sustainable solutions here in the next 6 months?
It's summer in New Zealand, perfect for boat chores, like grinding away at rusty spots on deck. And in the cockpit. Rust has also destroyed our mainsail traveller.
The old mainsail traveller, very old.
After grinding and cleaning all spots, it's time to paint them.
Finally, making it look nice again.
Next up are the sails, which also need some repairs.
Inside, it's a mess too. Our long boat maintenance list is far from finished, and we only have 6 months in New Zealand. How are we going to explore sustainable solutions in this country with Lucy out of service? Enter Miss Nissy.
Dat is hem dan, onze campervan.
Liever laten we hem even zien.
Ja, we gaan hem even laten zien. Nou, de ingang, keukentje. Heel compact. En daar slapen we.
Lekker dikke matrassen. Gordijntjes. Ja, kunnen we nog wat verbeteren.
After changing the curtains and testing the bed in the parking lot of the marina, we're off to Auckland.
We reunite with Vivian, Bram and their daughter Flora, who sailed here from the Netherlands and stayed. They take us on hikes on the wild west coast of Auckland. And the calmer but also stunning east coast.
We also reunite with Jonna and Bob and help them in the garden.
We're preparing the ground.
It's all for a good cause, as Jonna explains.
And Jonna is putting sheep food. And what's after the sheep poop?
We have gypsum and garden lime.
And what's going to turn that into?
Nice soil, hopefully.
And after the soil?
Oh, and then after the soil, we're going to plant lots of fruit trees here, apple trees, and grapevine. Yeah. We're doing a food forest down here. Well, we are trying to grow more fruit and veggies for to eat. Well, to grow for ourselves. We had, when we bought the place, this was all grass all around us, and so we have slowly removed all the grass and planted fruit trees, for example this peach tree. And so we're converting it to a little food forest, which we're using permaculture principles to guide how we set it up.
In the backyard, Jonna and Bob grow their own vegetables.
Not everybody in Auckland has their own garden. In the city centre, there are other ways to grow food. An area has been set aside for a community garden with movable planter boxes. Coordinator Richard explains how it works.
I got one because actually it turned out this is very similar to most of the people here. We downsized and moved to the city, so we moved into an apartment. The apartment has no space for a garden, so I just wanted to get some kind of gardening activity in the city. It's enough for be doing something, you're close to nature and you can still grow some of your own food, etc.
The garden boxes are popular for different reasons.
We have about 40 garden boxes here and we're having 5 new ones added on. Most of the gardeners are just private individuals. There are 3 or 4 which are looked after by corporates, and we have 3 garden boxes which are looked after by a cafe across the road, and they use that to grow mainly herbs and things they use in their cooking. The rest of it really is private individuals who live within the walking distance.
Urban gardening is popular in Auckland. It provides healthy fruit and veggies, saves money and pollution associated with transport and packaging. It also makes people more self-reliant. As we leave Auckland and the comfort of our friends' guest rooms, our own self-reliance will be tested. In the coming 2 months, Miss Nissy will be our home.
At our first overnight parking, we enjoy the sunset. It sure beats doing boat maintenance.
Did you like this video?
And want to see more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on social media, become our patron on Patreon, or subscribe to our email newsletter on our website.